Hey Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. I decided to do the Thelema deck for you all. Oh, by the way, if you find this video it is relevant in some way or resonates, please hit like, share, and subscribe. So I shuffled the Thelema deck. I felt the need to use this one for you all. It's very ethereal. I don't know if look at the images on it. I consider this to be kind of ethereal. So I shuffled, and the first time I got Magician on the bottom, then I opened it and saw Page of Pentacles after I saw the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you all are in a situation in which there is presently happening or going to be a new start for stability, which evens things out, which brings about equal give and take. So I just shuffled again, and we have the Two of Swords. So this is decision making, which is difficult because emotions may be getting in the way. And then the Six of Wands, two sixes. Sixes are success. That's a number of things being successful. So let's take a look and see what the what's the situation at hand for Pisces folks. Here's the Moon card. Now, the Moon card is supposed to be a Pisces card. In astrology, the Moon rules Cancer, but in Tarot, the Moon is a Pisces card. So 18, that's a 9. King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So there may have been some conflicts, some arguments with a masculine energy, or someone commanding masculine energy that's very passionate. King of Wands is like a Leo card too, by the way. Five of Swords is Aquarius. So let's see, the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay, cups are emotions. They're like water signs in astrology. And then the Four of Wands. So the Moon card at the top, though, the situation at hand is things are not clear. There's confusion, maybe some deception, but I mean, possibly with the Five of Swords, possibly. Let me see what else I got going on here before I speak on it. Let me just take a quick look and see what else is going on in your situation, because I'm going to build on this as we go. Actually, you know what? For the camera's sake, and for your all's sake, let me see if I can do this in such a way that you all can see what I'm seeing. I don't have a secondary camera backup so you can actually see, the cards and all that. All right, so hopefully, and the Moon card is up here, even though you can't see it. Here is the Moon card. All right, so that's at the top, the top of the pyramid. So what we have here, there's confusion and lack of clarity in a situation. And there's been some argument and fighting with someone who's very passionate, who exudes masculine energy. Interesting. We go from the King to the Knight to the Page. It's almost like somebody is acting immature or losing their maturity. All right, so with the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands, at least in this deck, I see there's clouds. So there's like, again, more, confusion. There's clouds here. There's clouds here and here and here. So clouds, and even in here. Clouds are lack of clarity, confusion and lack of clarity. And it could be intentional or unintentional. Here's the thing, though. The Five of Swords is fighting. The Three of Cups, now this is supposed to be either reunion or celebrating, but it can be a show of a third influence, something intruding or having a negative effect on a relationship. Could be a person, could be a thing, could be an addiction, could be anything. Could be a well-intentioned friend or family member giving their advice, like, oh, I wouldn't put up with that if I were you, or you should make them do this, or you should do this or that. Sometimes people mean well, but they just mess things up. All right, so with having your card at the top of the reading, I like that. That's confirmation. This definitely is a Pisces read. But what it gets me is you have a Ten of Swords, which shows either being stabbed in the back or just being mentally done with the situation. And then the Ace of Swords here is, you know, conversation that cuts through the bullshit. Seven of Cups, looking at your options or feeling like an option. But Page of Cups, I mean, it's an offer of love. So here's a messenger, and the message is a message of love, wanting stability, but it's from a page, which isn't the most mature energy. It's kind of a small, small message, or it could be just, in this case, like if it's somebody you haven't talked to in a minute, it could be just a text message with a very short text message or a really quick message. If anybody leaves messages on the phone anymore, it would just be like a quick message. It wouldn't be anything lengthy. It wouldn't be any big declaration of love either. If there's some kind of declaration of love, it would be just a small offering, or All right, so this was next. Okay, so we have the moon right above the Knight of Wands. Confusion about Knight of Wands can be a player, very much player energy. So here you are conflicted about and confused possibly about someone who's coming off as a player, being sneaky and making you feel imprisoned by your own thoughts. There's a Four of Pentacles is like a holding on and trying to just stay contained or contain something, trying to hold on and contain something. And here's the Sun right next to it trying to make things grow. So it's complete opposite energies. This is containing, this is growing. So here's the Fool card. It shows, taking a risk. So possibly, since it's connected right next to the Seven of Cups, it might be you, in this case, needing to look at your options, not hold on so tightly to possibly a Leo. This is the Sun card. That's a Leo card. Because this is, the Seven of Swords is like not, it can be sneaky behavior, or it can be not showing your hand, so to speak, not letting the other person know what you're thinking or what you're up to. So now you have the Star card, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Didn't we just have the King of Cups? Hold on. Who was this king? Oh, the Knight of Cups. My bad. Okay, so that was the Knight of Cups. Well, I mean, that is actually better energy. It would appear that this person actually does want to see things grow and shine. They're willing to work together with you and offer you big love, real love. And yet, you're still going to feel like wanting to walk away for something more fulfilling. So maybe that Page of Cups, they're not offering, maybe they don't have much to offer in the way of love. Maybe they have a hard time opening up, so their displays of love and affection aren't all that. If they do, they have to fake it to make it, so they can't genuinely offer you lots of real love. You know what that actually reminds me of? Okay, so I watched a video, and bear with me 1 second because I'm going to grab this right here, and it's torn, so I'm just going to have to... It got wet this morning, right after I wrote it. I saw this video, this guy, I don't remember his name, it was just real quick, I had to run out the door and get my key fobs fixed, but it says, don't marry a man that, and it's 9 things, has no ambition, no motivation, is bad with money or stingy, is selfish, has addiction issues, any kind, doesn't take accountability, has poor communication skills, he doesn't set boundaries, he is a liar, or he is physically or emotionally abusive. Pretty much any of those 9 things is not okay. And obviously the more of them somebody, adds up to, that's even worse. So long story short, if somebody isn't able to, at least part of communication, being able to give and receive love is also part of communication. So if they aren't able to open up and communicate how they feel, and the only way that they can come across as being loving is when they like love bomb and be all dramatic and overdo it, well, they're faking it until they can make it, right? So for you to have the 8 of Cups as like the final card here in this, it shows you walking away for something more fulfilling. And the 2 of Swords is you having a hard time making a decision on what to do. Here's the moon at the top showing, and again, the moon here. The moon figures prominently. The moon sheds light on things in the dark. So moon is also emotions. So, and look at this, 8 of Cups even shows the moon here. So I think the key here is the moon. The moon is the light that sheds light on what's in the dark, that helps you see clearly what's going on. So let's see what advice the universe has for you. What does the universe have as advice? Take a time out to seek answers. Well, this is part of you taking, seeking answers, taking time out to seek answers. But the Hermit card, which is a Virgo card, I mean, you might be dealing with somebody who's a Virgo, I don't know. But taking time out to seek answers is what the universe's advice is. Who are we reading for next? Because the next one is a die roll. That's Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aquarius. And we're going to do 6 Donna's Destiny cards real quick. So let's see if I can. All right, 6 cards, Donna's Destiny. So the moon is the key. Moon is emotions and the light that shed, the light in the dark that reveals what's there. I'm not picking them up. Not happening. And they're all face down, so screw them. All right, so Pisces. All right, well, and maybe this is somebody new. It says ask them out. They want to lock you down. They're not saying it or acting like it. New clothes, people will gossip about you. Don't waste your time. And a new love is coming in very soon. I don't know. What order do I put these in? Here, let's do it like this. Hopefully it comes up in the right order. All right, Pisces, thank you very much. Love you guys, and I will see you all in the next read. All right.